Hey, welcome to Kaspa Daily Pulse. Here's what the Kaspa community's been buzzing about today. First up, the big builder hopium of the day. People were saying devs are pointing to a Covenants testnet in about 40 to 50 days. A couple folks framed it like mainnet-ready testnet vibes, and even floated the idea a hard fork could follow shortly after. But they also admitted there's no clear timeline beyond pending small things. Still, people loved that a Covenants and UTXO's explainer site is making the concepts way easier to digest. Now the nerdy part, but it mattered. The chat went deep on how Kaspa gets programmability without breaking consensus. The simplified take was, Covenants alone are simple scripts, not super expressive, but pair Covenants with ZK and things get spicy. They even talked about different Covenant flavors, like inline ZK Covenants versus based ZK Covenants, basically depending on whether the program lives inside the UTXO or not. And in that same thread, people kept circling back to vProgs as the approach for native programmability. Someone even tossed out that with vProgs, Kaspa could average 1 million TPS. Third highlight was the ecosystem reality check, a long debate on KRC20 versus L2s. Folks argued KRC20 brought miners a real fee feast, but the numbers were disputed. One person said around 18 million KAS, another fired back 125 million KAS. The deeper critique was that KRC20 token state is still interpreted off-chain by indexers, so it doesn't create durable on-chain enforcement. Meanwhile, L2 supporters said L2s could create recurring settlement demand, but detractors clapped back that L2s launched with basically zero demand. Oh, and people flagged a nasty example, Zeal getting delisted from Mexi, and Chatter claiming it went from about 35 million market cap down to 2 million. Ouch. And yeah, sentiment was rough. People talked about negativity on Twitter, dead flat price vibes, and doom posting, like holding on to 4 cents for dear life, and even 1 cent here we go. But there's still that stubborn core, weekly buyers stacking anyway, and a few saying retail leaving is, weirdly, a sign the bottom might be closer. Quick practical note. Someone asked about withdrawal holding times on platforms like Nexo. The replies were basically, use an exchange, and people name-dropped Kraken, plus swaps listed on Kaspa.org, and even no KYC swaps for smaller buys under $1,000. That's it for today's Pulse. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Catch you then.